Today's story has been shaking up the political world in a way you wouldn't expect. It involves a bold move from Burkina Faso's president, Captain Ibrahim Traore, and an unexpected snub to none other than the U.S. President-elect Donald Trump. You heard that right. The heat is on, and here's why Captain Ibrahim Traore just rejected an invitation to attend Trump's inauguration this coming Monday, January 20th, 2025. Now, you might be wondering, why would Captain Ibrahim Traore, the 36-year-old leader who took power in Burkina Faso in 2022, refuse such a high-profile invitation from one of the world's most controversial figures? Well, let's break it down. First off, Traore's leadership has been anything but ordinary. He came into power following a military coup, promising reforms and a return to stability for his war-torn country, which has been struggling with insurgent attacks in the Sahel region. So, it's no surprise that his international diplomacy is more focused on his country's security and economic needs than symbolic gestures. Now, let's talk about the big news. Captain Traore turned down an invitation from Trump to attend his inauguration as the 47th President of the United States, scheduled for January 20th, 2025. And this wasn't just any diplomatic invitation. It was a personal invitation from Trump, extended in the spirit of reinforcing ties between the U.S. and African nations. But Traore's rejection is making headlines.
Why?
Well, here's the kicker. He cites more pressing matters at home, specifically focusing on combating insurgency and securing Burkina Faso's borders. He's making it clear that his priorities lie at home. Now, some of you might be wondering, why is this such a big deal? Sure, international diplomacy is complex, but this is far from just another rejection of a state invitation. Captain Traore's move shows that he's willing to stand his ground and prioritize his nation's sovereignty over international photo ops. And given the ongoing instability in the region, this rejection could signal a deeper message. He's not playing the political game for show. He's focusing on what truly matters. Now, here's where it gets interesting. January 7th, 2025, was a day of pomp and ceremony, celebrating the democratic transition of power in Ghana. President John Mahama was inaugurated amidst a sea of dignitaries from around Africa. But one visitor stood out, and that is Captain Ibrahim Traore.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Yes. Good. Thank you.
Captain Traore arrived not just with his charisma but with a holstered pistol, sparking a mixture of awe, concern, and debate about diplomatic protocols. This move was seen by some as a breach of security, while others viewed it as a statement of resilience from a leader combating insurgency back home. The attendance of Ghana inauguration by Captain Ibrahim Traore might have forced Trump to also try his luck. However, there's more to the story. By rejecting Trump's invitation, Traore is also sending a message to the U.S. and the West. He's showing that his leadership isn't swayed by foreign influence. This rejection could have long-term diplomatic consequences, especially as the U.S. looks to increase its involvement in African security and development. Is this a sign of growing tensions between African leaders and the West? Will Burkina Faso double down on its independent foreign policy, or will they shift their stance in the future?